So we flew from Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale for the connecting flight to Cartagena. We finally made it to Cartagena with no issues. Flight was pretty good. The fellas have touched down. The Airbnb though, that was my favorite place. The views, the scenery, had definitely a good feel to it. When I tell y'all we ain't waste no time, I mean we ain't waste no time. We dropped those bags off and we hit the streets immediately. So we linked up with our tour guide, Danger. We met him on Instagram, watched a few videos on YouTube. He seemed like the man. And don't think, because Danger from Cartagena, he didn't know the lyrics of 50 Cent. He was spitting them lyrics all through the taxi. And Dave and Red gonna be Dave and Red every time. We went to this cigar spot. It was a pretty dope little spot. Now the food was definitely on point. We went to a few spots. The food was pretty good. So we hit up the clock tower during the day hours. It's pretty crowded, live vibe. Everybody seemed to be happy. If you know me, you know I love jumping in the mix. Had to jump in there and have a good time with them. Later that night, we went to Dulce Vita. We had such a great night. Danger really put us in the game with this club. It was really good. I'm not gonna lie, we was feeling ourselves that night. We ordered bottle after bottle after bottle after bottle that night. The next day, we went to Club Delirium. That vibe was a different vibe from the first club, but nevertheless, this club was dope too. After leaving the club, we ran into this dude. He kicked a freestyle in the middle of the street for Red. Then on top of that, Red gonna say his name is Mike. That's my name. Compared to the daytime, the nighttime at the clock tower was so vibey. Definitely had no complaints. The next day we picked up where we left off from the previous night and began our journey through the city of Cartagena. I gave this little guy my hat. Oh, y'all thought the night was over with? It wasn't. More shots. When we got back to the Airbnb, let's just say you could tell the drinks started kicking in. At this time, all the jokes began. They was at it all night on the balcony. The next morning, the maid came through and hooked us up with some breakfast, then cleaned the house, did our laundry. As you can see, Danger even spent the night. After breakfast, we headed to Playa Hollywood Beach. After the beach, we did some more touring. Listen, at this point of the trip, I was enjoying myself so much that the music that was coming from the restaurant, I just walked in and just started dancing. You only live once. As much as I loved Cartagena, there's no place like home. Overall, the trip was really good. Until next time, Cartagena, we'll see you soon.